Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I thought I'd cover a topic called reverse dieting. So you may or may not have heard of it before. It's something that people have asked me in person what it is, and I'm actually doing it myself, so I thought I'll cover it. And it's something that could be of use for anyone that's watching. So to get started, we're actually going to break it down into a few different parts to make it as simple for you guys as possible. Because I know there are videos out there, and there are some good videos on reverse dieting and what it is exactly and how it works. Obviously, as a beginner, it can be difficult to get your head round, and I feel I want to put my own sort of take on it and want to make it as simple as possible as well. So to start off with, what is reverse dieting? So reverse dieting is pretty much where you take small increments of calories and you add them on to your daily intake. This is pretty much to be able to help boost your metabolism. It's also going to help you get your maintenance level up higher, your calorie maintenance level up higher, and also be able to minimize your fat gain whilst also gaining as much strength as possible as well, which is always a plus. So that's pretty much what it is. So now we'll go on to how do you do it exactly. In order for you to do this sort of diet effectively, you want to be tracking your calories and macros, because you're going to have to be pretty precise and make sure that you're eating a certain amount of calories every day in order to make sure that you're not going over, spilling over, or eating under your calories that you should be. You also will be increasing your calories by 50 to 100 calories every 1 to 2 weeks is the most beneficial. Also want to be weighing yourself every week, taking your average. So you'll weigh yourself 7 days a week, preferably in the morning, because that's the best time to weigh yourself after you've done your dirty business or whatever. After you've done that, weigh yourself, take your average, and that obviously will give you an indication of if you're going up or down in weight. So also implementing cardio into your workouts or at some point during the day can be really beneficial when reverse dieting, because obviously even though you're gonna have that small increment of calories, as you get higher and higher with those calories, you're gonna need to be burning a bit more calories. So cardio can be a great tool to be able to counterbalance that and minimize the fat gain, but also stop you from gaining as much weight as well. Take me for example. So at the moment I'm actually reverse dieting myself. What you do is I would start, for instance, on 2,000 calories. So I eat 2,000 calories all week, possibly second week as well. And after that second week, don't forget I'm weighing myself every day for those 2 weeks. I take the average, and say if I'm not putting on weight, not going up, I'm just fluctuating with the same weight, I'm going to add 50 to 100 calories for the following week, on that third week. So I then do the same again, 1 to 2 weeks, with that 2,050 or 2,100 calories increase. I then take it again, take the average, see where I'm going, and say if I'm putting on weight too quickly, I would then draw back a tiny bit from it. So maybe I will keep it at the same level or implement a few more sessions of cardio in to balance it basically out. And as you get higher and higher on your calories to where you're at a point where you're at a good maintenance level and you feel that you're not putting on weight, then decide if you want to increase your calories more and try and go for that lean bulk, or if you're, say, wanting to cut in 4 or 5 months time, you can then be at a higher maintenance level for you to be able to cut down. So you instead of being at, for myself, 2,000 calories being my maintenance, I might be at 2,600, 700 calories and being able to be in a deficit at 2,200, 300, 400, being able to eat a lot more food and still being able to lose fat. So that's the sort of gist of it and how it works. The next part is who would do it and when you would want to do it. The sort of people that would be looking into doing possibly reverse dieting is someone, for instance, who's just done a bodybuilding competition. They have been cutting down for a long period of time. So we're talking 10, 12, 14, 16 weeks plus. Their body's taken a massive toll on it, and from that they may be down to about 1400 calories, which for male is really low. And when you're at that point, your body is starving for food and needing more because you've got like no fat on your body. It's not the healthiest. So when someone's done a competition and wants to come out of eating such a small amount of calories, and the best way for them to put on minimal fat but also get their metabolism back up to normal again, get stronger and steadily increase their calories over a period of time until they've sustained a level where they're eating a good amount of food, their body feels full, has a lot of energy again, and maintenance calories has gone up to like a good solid rate. So we're talking about 2,500, 600 calories. Another person who would consider maybe doing it, doing reverse dieting, is someone that maybe is more of a beginner, has been in a caloric deficit for a long period of time without them sort of knowing, and they might be only eating like 1,300 calories, and they want to speed up their metabolism, be eating more. So they would also do the same sort of process as a person that's just come out of competition. Those sort of people will benefit reverse dieting the most. Someone that's already on 3,000, 4,000 calories isn't going to need to reverse diet because they're eating a good amount of volume of food, and their metabolism I would expect to be pretty high. And the last bit that I want to talk about is what could potentially go wrong, or the negative, I guess, impacts of reverse dieting. Pretty much, obviously it's a very slow process, so you're going to have to be very patient with this sort of diet. You're going to have to stay consistent, make sure that you're precise with your counting of your calories and macros. I would say every like 2 to 3, 4 weeks, you should give yourself a couple days of being able to relax on the whole counting calories, feeling better because you're not having to do it all the time, and also gives your body a break because it is a bit taxing on your body because of the fact that you're only having a certain amount of calories every single day, which is mentally hard, especially for someone coming out of competition. So that's pretty much it on what reverse dieting is. If there are any questions you have on reverse dieting, I will be happy to help out. Just comment below, and also let me know what you thought of this video. Give it a like if you enjoyed the video and it helped you out at all. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.